Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. I almost wanted to say The Legend of Dragoon again, but that Let's Play's done with. Anyway, in this... No, what am I doing? In the last part, we finished up Masteruton Village and actually got pretty much every reward. I haven't ransacked off screen or anything. But just know that there may or may not be more treasures. I'm just not going to search around. In this part, well, we should probably head into Wise Owl Forest for one last time and, well, get it done with. Though, to be perfectly honest, and this is probably going to be one of the very few instances where I do this, since I have 2 sundews, I think, I'm going to head to the 16th floor first, see if there's a back room, and then proceed onwards to the last floor if there isn't. It may seem very weird, but I'd like to grab some treasures. Let's see. Okay, there's the... I don't want to talk to you. Stop it. And, here, really quick, some insight. You know what I discovered about, my commentary style? I feel more comfortable talking about other things other than the game when I don't have anything else to talk about, so... There you have it. That's probably what I'm going to do from now on. I should probably see about that, though. Okay. Okay, this isn't a very good situation. Ooh, got you out of midair. I think that's what I did for the most part. No. Now this is unfair! Yeah, you're only half dead? Really? Okay, stop jumping around. Thank you. And dead. Granted, the Masteruton is about to break. Well, that's something I should have done. I should have put the Serpent Sword in storage, but it's actually not bad. I don't think I'll break it down, but you never know. Ooh! I got it, but I got hit. Ooh! Denied! Darn it. This is gonna be painful. Especially since it won't stop jumping around. Oh! You're just as worse as your buddy over here. I don't think I've seen mole diggers just stop midway during their little "I'm going to murder you" animation to just blow a bit of smoke at you. It's rather peculiar. Come on. You're not gonna come over here, are you? No! Rat bastard. Oh, that's something I forgot to buy. Revival powder. Come here. Stay there. Jeez. Okay, there's one exit item. I want to grab the 3 before I go to the back room, just in case. Oh, cut me a break. Thank you. This is very painful using a Masteruton. Consider this challenge mode. Alright, come here. Pop. You can pop your head out of the ground, but you can't leap at me, especially in this tight quarter. Like that. Almost dead. Come on. Gotcha. Sorry about that. I guess it just takes a matter of prediction skill. What's this gonna do? Not like that matters. This thing's gonna be broken down anyway after 2 more upgrades. Yes, 2 more upgrades. Granted, though, it probably should be repaired. I don't really care if it breaks, but I would really like to break it down. Thanks. Nope. This is just going all kinds of bad. Bugger off. Stupid werewolf. And you can stop jumping backwards. Whoop. And we can actually use a premium chicken right about this point. I know I said those are high priority items, but let's be honest, I was getting pretty low in health. I can't be doing that the entire time, else I'll break this thing. Which will be disappointing, but hey, at least we won't have to worry about it anymore. Especially when striking two opponents. Because that really eats up weapon HP. Just drop. Bread. Come on. Whoa, okay. Jeez, I never thought this would be this hard. That was gonna hit. Go. 17 Gilda, get in. I know that may not seem like much considering I have 12,000, or very close to it, but still, every little bit counts. Get some cheese. Goro, you're up. Oh, here's Battle Axe. Now that he has it, he's not that bad. He's actually a little bit faster. But he's still terrible. As I could prove case in point with this enemy, but I won't. Bachelor takes priority over Goro. No matter how crappy it is. Halloween would stop jumping around like an idiot. Not necessarily like an idiot, but you get what I mean. He's annoying me doing that. Which... what do we have here? Anti-freeze. Wait, I think I can upgrade this, can't I? Oh, one app. Whoop. Stop that. Oh. That was strategically set. Come on. Stop moving. At the very best, stop teleporting. And stop hitting me with those flippin' poison apples. Okay, now this thing's apps are full. I better make sure nothing's attached to it. And upgrade. And then repair. That's been open. I thought it was closed for some reason. King Mimic. Not something I want to fight. Oh, it's you again. Let's shoot the big box. Let's see if this theory still stays true. Ah, okay, they do switch, so I got a premium chicken. Got one for the one I used. If you just stay above ground for a little bit... No. Ah, darn it! That was close, though. I don't care if I get hit. I'm stopping a minute. Okay, apparently I do care if I get hit, because this is actually starting to tick me off. It's not cool. These enemies need to be, like, buffed or something. Granted that this isn't an internet game, so I don't see how that'd be possible. Without, like, a widespread recall of the game. And even then, the game's been out for quite a while. Oh, why? I don't want to. Okay, you I'll fight, but only because you're not as annoying. Petite fish. Scratch that! I'll only fight you because you do more damage. Probably gonna run out of revival powder here. I got him in a loop. Most overpowered thing in this game is getting an enemy into a loop. Because then under no circumstances can they escape it. I need to use another premium chicken. But that clown did give me one then. No, 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 sir. I am done with you flippin' moles. Don't care if we're called Earth Diggers. You're moles to me. Get you out of the way. Ow! It was done! It shouldn't even count as a hit. Okay. Dive in there. And kill you as fast as I can, which will be fit. Oh. Got him in the loop. Granted, though, yeah, he's guarding. Caught myself, too. Somehow... Wait a minute. Oh, I thought that, like, instantly refreshed the speed bar, and I was gonna exploit it. No, that's not the exit. Okay. Thank you for not actually leaping around at me like a madman. He's gonna do it. Yes, he is! I had to speak. And there we go. Oh, come on. Do I have the third exit item? Of all things that has it, it's the last Earth Digger. Oh, I was hoping to get him in a loop. Oh, God. Okay. There's some damage. I won't be able to catch him. Thank you for not consistently doing that, my friend. You made that painless. Well, relatively so. Actually, running out of repair powders. I won't have to go back and buy some more, because I'm going to use the sacks for the boss in this area, but... Jeez. I will need more, though. Go. Let's keep moving. To the back room real quick, and then we can exit this floor and proceed on with the boss. Which I would say this is a productive use of a sundew. Here you are. And let's get going. Oh boy. I think we all know why I'm back here, actually. I'm actually trying to get more gems. Because they're proving to be very elusive right now, and I don't feel like fishing. Granted, this is probably the worst back floor to do it on. Yeah, probably. Because it's got the fused chests and most enemies. This is more like a floor where you'd want to grind your weapons abs up. AP? What am I talking about? Really? There's not a blummin' thing in these two rooms. It's very interesting. Go, filled our water. Could you just imagine only having 3 bits in the water meter at this point? That'd be insane. You'd be drinking water almost the entire time. That... I didn't want to get hit by that. Let's see. What does the ruby do again? I think it increases fire. It does. Enigmatic breaker. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it would also increase endurance. What does this thing need again? It needs ice, so not fire. Keep it off. Do you need it? Here, let's find out. Does it increase any of your stats? Increases speed. But you don't need speed, do you? No, you don't. I don't want to make a gem very useless unless I absolutely have to. Now, what do you need? This thing can build up 2 ways. Metal. Sea and mage. Metal and rock. I don't know which way to go with this thing. I guess we'll see. Oh, I don't want to build that up, actually, but... Oh, man, it really? It really needs that. Goro, your weapon's the only one that really needs the ruby, so I'm just... Just for the sake of my sanity, I'll equip it to increase your speed. That way it's not so painful when I use you. Another... You blummin' kidding me. I got 2 of the same gems. When does that happen in a dungeon? Well, Goro, this is your lucky day. Maybe now you're going to be somewhat useful. Which I will be surprised if he is. Okay, that is beyond rare right there. That's a total of 3. I repeat, 3 flippin' gems on a floor. I never run into that, usually. I'm going to give this a shout, because I'm going to go to the path of Metal and Rock Breaker. So actually, to be perfectly honest, I've never built Zhao's weapons up. I've always just built up, well, Mr. Tone, or Nathan, however you want to call him, based on the Let's Play or what you're playing. And, well, let's just say that's all fine and dandy, but when it comes down to when he dies, or when I'm on a floor with somebody else, things usually didn't turn out too well. Actually, how fast is Goro going to swing this thing out? That's actually somewhat decent. Huh. I'm actually scared to see what happens when he has 99 speed. Okay, so now it's going to be less painful to use him. Which is a good thing, I suppose. I was hoping I'd be able to hate him a little bit longer, but I suppose I can always have him as the one character I don't like as a personality. Which that may not make much sense, but what I mean is, I don't like his personality. I've got no problems with how he looks, but I just hate how he acts, and for a sec I thought the game froze up. Goro's an ass, let's be honest. I'm trying to cut down on swearing, but that's one of the few words I can think of off the top of my head that would fit Goro. Well, either way, let's get moving to the next floor. And this is the boss floor, so I will be switching out the Bastard just so it isn't painfully long, just like Dran was. So I just didn't have a consistent weapon throughout the dungeon. That and I wasn't building it up. Now for this fight, you will need Tone and Goro. Reason being is that Tone will be doing all the damage and Goro will put this boss into a state in which he can do damage easily. I still have... Hang on. That's unacceptable. In the guard. Damn it. Well, I suppose I gotta keep him. Well, let's go ahead and use the Moongrass Seed. Hey, it sprouted. That was quick. Big sprout is growing. Something's still missing. Maybe time to speed up plant growth? Well, we've used it plenty of times. Let's use the Sundew. Huh. Well, better than Jack and the Beanstalk. Let's walk up. Whoa! Hey, big fella. Wait a minute. You're trying to squish me? Forest Keeper, Masteruton. Nathan, he's behaving strangely. Probably under a spell of the Dark Genie. You'll have to fight him. What else is new? Well, he's gonna be a fun one to fight. Alright, this is the part where you switch to Goro and get him in the toe. Or not. There we go, got him. And this is the part where you switch to Tone and do an ungodly amount of damage. He'll do this thing again where he spits seeds at you. This is basically just his pattern. And then what you want to do is switch to Goro, and you have to specifically stub him at the toe. Switch to Nathan. And get him good. Ooh, I got 2 hits in, but it probably didn't do much damage. Guard. You can move around during this part if you want, but obviously it's easier to just guard. Get him in the other toe. And let's use slash. Why not? I'm never going to use it again anyway. Denied. Come on, girl. What are you doing over there? I'm not standing over there. And we got him! See, that was very painless. And very quick, actually. So, is the big monkey dead? Oh, nope. I think we gotta fight him again. What? What's happening to me? Or maybe not. Who are you? Oh, really? I didn't know. Wow, that was my fault. I must apologize to you. That was uncalled for. You're kind of cool looking now that I really look at you. Brownboo Village? Yes, I know it. It's where the little people are. Come on, I'll take you there. The little people's village is just over this rock. Oops. You can't go any further, huh? Wait a sec. Now don't squish me with it. I kind of like that. Tone just all like, wah! How's this? The curly-haired village's chief. Not so fond of humans. So... watch yourself there. Alright. And he just falls asleep. It seems to be sleeping. But yeah, you can run around this arena all you want, but we have to exit the dungeon now. Into Brownboo Village, which is what our original goal was when we went to Matataki. Huh. Well, that's peculiar looking. Oh, and as an FYI, it's always nighttime here. It's really strange looking. And he's not even climbing the ladder, he's levitating up. Okay, it looks like he is, but he's still levitating. Very strange. Nice voice crack. Mayday! Chief, this is weird! Humans coming to the village. They never learn. We'll have to go with the be aware of nights when stars fall plan. Yetzi Kraken! Kraken! I don't know what they said, but whatever they did, it doesn't seem very nice. Oh, let's go bug some people. What's up? No, don't talk to me! What about you? Ah, what a... leave me alone, will you? What if I don't want to? Well, let's try climbing this ladder, I suppose. Wait a minute. Whoa! Bingo! The first try, and look at that! Like, it's boring, kinda. What do you do with this? Where am I? So, you've come around. What does a human want in a place like this? Dark Genie. What is that? It's no use talking nonsense. I'm sure sticking your head under the water will help you reconsider playing a fool. Nem! What? This person seems to be telling the truth. Crystal has... Please just come. Well, thanks for untying me. Here we go. Clunk. I didn't know the mare would make such sounds. I know it's a machine, but... Okay, now that's, kind of sketchy. So, anybody want to go on a field trip? Apparently that's where we gotta go. Oh, great. There's the fatty. Is that a cigar in his mouth? Yeesh. I feel a tremendous power. This must be the dark genie that guy was talking about. Is this the evil genie of darkness that our ancestors sealed? Probably. What? You're telling us to seal that thing again? No way! Never! We can never seal that monster. Not with the ability we have now. Theo was right. Magic is indeed the secret power of the Moon People. The Moon People have passed on through the generations. But as we lived in this land for so long, we seem to have lost that ability. We just don't have the power to seal the genie anymore. It doesn't mean that's impossible, though. Well, what do we do then? There are no Moon People left here who can still use magic. But if you go to the moon, there should definitely be those that can. Exactly, you're right! We need to go to the moon! How do we go there? People in Brownboo have always prepared for this day to return. We have a ship to take us to the moon, hidden in a particular place. What? Can we really do such a thing? It's okay, we won't use it for a while anyway. Bring the moon orb here. Roger. Orb of the moon is a sphere to move the moon ship. With the orb, you can remotely control the moon ship from anywhere. Oh, you crack so soon. Oh no! The moon orb is missing! What do you mean? Does anyone know where the orb is? Sir, the other day, Joska went to Queen's to sell moon fruits. Could it be that it was accidentally mixed together with the moon fruits? Joska? Yes? Do you know about the moon orb? Ah, now that you ask, I do remember a strange colored fruit among the others. That must be it! How could you do that? So sorry, Chief. Seems like we can't let you use the moon ship. Without the moon orb, we cannot operate the moon ship. Say, why not go to Queen's to find the orb? Oh, that's a good idea. You can find the orb on your own, then we can operate the moon ship. These kind of things should be done by oneself, I suppose. And you'll return it after you're done with it. With them doing all the work, what are you doing? Now I'll mark Queen's on your map so you can go there. You better get moving soon. Off you go! Well, they weren't kidding. It's about time we left. Anyway, what's up with you? He may have destroyed Queen's too. That spells serious trouble if he did. Kiwi. Well, as he said, we should be going to Queen's. Queen's is marked on our map, and here it is. It is on the western part of the continent. Let's go. Queen's. Looks like a big city. That is, if the big city was deserted. Because indeed, if you were to hit select, there isn't a damn thing here. Once again, we have to fix this place. You guys starting to see a trend here? Well, either way, there's only one other place to go, and that's out to the docks. Believe it or not, Queen's is actually built on the ocean. Or at least right next to it. As you can see here. And there's a guy there. The only survivor in Queen's. Oh, you! So there are other humans left other than myself? I thought I was the only one left in this whole wide world. Good to know there's someone, even though you're only a kid. I'm Rondo. I sell goods here in Queens. And you? So, you're Nathan. Oh, we don't have to stand here talking. Why don't we go over to my shop? Hey, they have electricity! some sort of magic lightning power. What? They brought that fat beast back to life? Fools. They must be from the east. They're up to some madness again, those blasted Easterners. Blood-sucking scum of the earth. Even back then. Damn. So what's the moon orb like? What you're looking for? Let's see. Maybe it's lost in the undersea treasury. The shipwreck at the bottom of the Queen's ship. Most merchants in Queen use it as a warehouse. But it's changed lately. Now there are monsters everywhere. That giant monster that attacked Queens must be the cause. Today it's so dangerous a place that can't I even go out and get our merchandise. You still want to go there? Alright, I'll help you. Come, follow me. This Queens is a town of merchant traders. Some items we handle are really rare and expensive. Such expensive items need special care and handle. The safest place to keep those items here in Queens is... It's kind of a huge safe at the bottom of the sea, but you're wondering why the ship sank there, aren't you? It was about 100 years ago. The queen reigning over Queens passed away. And that was when the townspeople who adored Queens sunk her favorite ship along with her. That's the wrecked ship at the bottom of the sea near Queens. Well, that's not a very proper way to use a burial ground. When Queens revived as a merchant town, the late Queens sunk and ships started to serve as the undersea treasury. Sounds a bit disrespectful, but merchants are practical. They make the best of any situation. What? Oh, how are you going to get there? Is that sub? Take a look at that. It is the submarine, Turtle, that makes trips to and from the shipwreck. This is what the merchants use to ride to and store valuable items in the treasury. There, it's all yours. It only carries one person, so you have to go alone. Well then, how am I going to take my party members with me? How do you operate it? It's easy, just get in and it will take you to the shipwreck. It was designed for merchants who know little about machines and are only good at counting money. I'll be in my store, so stop by if you need anything. My store carries lots of stuff. Oh, I'll give you a hand, but I have to charge you for the goods. Even at times like this, a merchant is a merchant. Take care. No problem. I got money to spend. Well, we could start by going into the undersea ship, or the sunken ship, whichever you wish to call it. But I'd rather stock up. Which, as you can see, is very well possible. Now then, I need 4. At least I think I need 4. Yes, I just need 4. I'll say that. I'm going to keep the petite fish, because this is actually where you can use that bait. I'm going to need a couple more Drown's feathers. And then I'm going to need 9 more. That does it. 9 more repair powder. And he doesn't sell premium chicken, so I will just go ahead and buy some cheese. And we're all set for Down Under. Granted, though, if I have to admit, Queens is probably more or less my favorite place to fish because, well, as this is kind of a spoiler, but as we get later into building Queens, there's actually a store that will sell fish, and petite fish are one of them, making this a proper place to fish if you don't have an abundance of poisonous apples and are just not patient enough for martingarians, or for the other fish, which I've made mention to in comments, which is, here's another spoiler, it's called the barangarian, and you need potato cakes to catch that thing. However, other fish also eat potato cakes, so it's confusing. Anyway, here's the problem with Queens. You see how all this water is like this murky blue? Well, on top of being murky blue, you can't see a damn thing under it. So you kind of have to take a guess as to where you throw your lure. And then wait for the bopper if it does start going down. Granted, though, it's not always surefire and you may have to reposition. Like, by the looks of it, there's nothing here. So, I mean, despite that little quirk about this place, it still is my favorite, because petite fish are... They usually reel in some pretty high-pointing fish. If I could just find one. They could be moving about, or there could be a fish in there that doesn't want a petite fish. I mean, it's really all up to chance, because this is a wide surface area, and really we're just casting our lure in blindly. But if I can't catch a fish, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the part off. Come on. No such luck, huh? Alright, one more cast, and then I'll cut the part off. It looks like you can kind of see under the water, though. Not very well. Actually, that's a reflection, isn't it? Alright. The fish aren't biting right now. But that's not necessarily a big problem. Wait. So, yeah. Either way, I'm going to cut the part off right here. And in the next part, we will go ahead and go into the sunken ship. If I don't decide to go back and start catching Martingarian, of course. Or try to catch a Barangarian and record that. Because, as far as I'm aware, you can catch them in Matataki, but considering there are so many fish that actually like to eat potato cakes there, it's kind of hard. But, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next part.